Today we'll be listening to Glassjaw by Aries. I did a reaction video to the last Aries album, so it's only right I do the new Aries album. It's been 3 years, I think, since the last one, something like that. The singles leading up to this one, I've only heard 3 of them. I've heard Wichita Blues, Sleepwalker, and In the Flesh. All good songs. Decided to not listen to Anesthesia until the record was out, but now it's out in its entirety, all 31 minutes of it, which is quite a short record, but the last record was also really short. I think he just prefers his music to be quick, in and out, punchy, catchy, and he's really good at packing quite a lot into a brief runtime. Like, look at Snake Eyes. It's not on the record, but it's a really good song, and it feels like it's a much longer song. It's like a full meal. So what am I expecting from this one? Well, the first track is Crack in the Glass. I think there's a crack in the glass. It's from the music video, which, oh, by the way, the music videos for this record rollout have been fucking fantastic, man. Aries is no stranger to a great music video, but I really feel like as far as direction, camera work, composition, blocking, like the storytelling, it's been really interesting. They've looked so good from a visual point of view, but they feel so purposeful. The filmmaking behind the music videos for this album has really leveled up. I was so impressed with the In the Flesh music video. And at the very beginning, there's a snippet of what I can only assume is Crack in the Glass, which is track 1. It's only the intro track, it's a small track, 1:20, but that had like a few very vulnerable lyrics about I should have gone to therapy sooner, a Will Smith, a fan on stage, I hope nobody caught that on tape, keep the spotlight off me. It sounds very vulnerable. And the imagery of glass, like cracking, like it's like some image is getting shattered or something, and people are maybe seeing that, and he's like, oh, maybe this is like not very sustainable. The fact that that was the first piece of music we heard for this album in its rollout, and also considering that it's track 1 on this record, that makes me think that that's important. But let's stop talking, let's listen to this music. I've been looking forward to hearing this for a long time. Normally I screen cap the audio, but I'm gonna be playing it through the speaker on this one. I hope you don't mind. I miss you all of the time. I'm glad that I knew you. I really do wish I got therapy soon. Just want to take a moment to say how beautiful the loop is. It's such a emotive loop, and it feels like a new take on kind of the Aries sound. You know, he did say on a YouTube video somewhere that he's trying to like switch up the recipe, and when I hear this, I think I get an idea of what he meant by that specifically. Oh yeah. Shit, man. Short fuse because of my father. Pray it will never collapse. Like, there's a real like desperation and like pain in his voice that I don't think was really present on his previous music. Like, not like this though, you know what I mean? This feels like quite soul bearing. He said, all I want is to change. Ooh. I think there's a crack in the glass. This shit is never gonna last. Okay. Oh wow. That's such a beautiful loop, man. And those 808s thumping in, it feels like he's trying to bottle in this like demon or something. It's just like breaking free. It's kind of how it feels. He said at the end there, this shit ain't never gonna last. Kind of succumbing to like these shortcomings, these problems, these, you know, kind of anxieties a little bit. Yeah, definitely setting the tone for something a bit more vulnerable. The next track is Party People. Vince Staples cover? Could you imagine, bro? Oh, yeah, minor chords, piano, definitely right away making me think more solemn. Mate, he's sounding great, man. The piano, that sounded lovely. Yeah, he sounds like he's quivering, so I keep pausing. And normally in my reactions, I just keep the music playing, but I have received a few comments saying they don't like it when I talk over the music. So, but this is good. I want to take in this record. Given that it's quite brief, I want to really absorb it. Yeah, he sounds really like he needs to get this out. This sounds very like essential, important to him in a way that the other music of his just didn't. Like, every element of the track feels like it's reinforcing the emotional center of the song rather than like putting catchiness as the priority, you know. Anyway. Oh yeah, look, despite all that though, he's a great producer. The beats sounded really good. Can we run that back? Let me just hear that again. That dropped like a measure sooner than you'd think it would. Yeah, it comes in like a little early. That's cool. Same sort, yeah, like the guilt weigh a ton, but I pick it up the same. Like, he keeps that guilt with him despite how heavy it is. Like, he can't help himself or something. That's really telling. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. This is beautiful. This is sounding really nice. Oh, bass. Because I beat is fantastic, man. Despite all like the sadness, I could easily see myself singing along to this, humming along. The melody game is still there, though, you know. Ooh. Oh, that like glitch. Oh, hello. Yeah, no, okay, there was a lot that I really liked about the ending of that song. That like scream and that dense 808 with that glitch sound, that sounded really cool. It just continues to impress me how much like control he has over like his vocal register, and just like finding those really nice like tickly like melodies that just feel so they're so memorable. Like Aries tracks just they do really get in your head quickly. But yeah, there's just definitely more attention on this album so far already towards curating like a really evocative experience. You know, there's nothing on Believe in Me Who Believes in You that feels this like outwardly personal. You know, he's not like the most in-depth writer. You know, he's typically quite poetic with his lyrics, very vague and sort of traditionally emo and pop. But he's doing a great job of using that style of writing as a vehicle to just sort of make something that feels like frustrated. It feels like when he said like, "Oh, my face," I can't remember exactly what the line was. I just heard the song for the first time, but he said it like with some real disgust. Anyway, let's listen to In the Flesh. To get you out of my head. You got me right in the flesh. Who could have guessed? Fabricate a whole life just to be yours. Stupid, fucking illusions. Thinking like through this. See, I wrote was he doing the video? And the video's got like a little violin motion. Yeah, again, this song, the more I listen to it, the more, again, I really feel like a very potent emotion from it. Like, he wants to get this person out of his head. Like, what does he do? Like, how can he escape? And he's getting very braggadocious on this track. Like, the brown boy never been this fine. Like, this is greatness. Like, he starts getting real braggadocious. Like, maybe he could sort of bury these feelings away if he just sort of, like, embraces the grandeur of everything. But no matter what, you got me in the flesh. Like, I'm like, just like it's part of me, you know? And the beat feels uncomfortable in a way. Like, it hits, like, it smacks, but it really does sound like there's this unease at the center of all of it. The fact that he's bottled all of that into like a minute 50 and simultaneously made it feel like a very complete song as well. Like, this is a really, really impressive one. One of his best tracks, I would say. You got me right in the flesh. Yeah, the brown boy never been this fine. Twist the lock off, we had a good ride. Some shots off, it's raining. All in the top, just remind me I'm living a daydream. I got some. That little cut in the beat right before he says, I got some, it like cuts out. It's so good. I love it when he sounds like heated up like this. I really hope we get a little bit more of that on this record, man. And the part is like, who could have guessed? Like, he's fucking with his voice a bit, and he was even doing that on Party People as well with that face part I mentioned. Yeah, I love that. He's like growing more confident as a performer as far as finding just new ways to vocalize these frustrations, these feelings. Get out of town. When everybody know your whereabouts. Oh man, every moment is so sticky, man. This is a fairy tale, very well. Oh, yo, Wichita Blues is the next track. Oh wow, that's quite a shift. Wow, that really works. Holy shit, it's quite a different type of song, but that worked really nice. Again, even this song, he's talking about his youth and the mistakes he made, how his priorities have changed and everything, you know. Hey, so I was trying to off my cousin. Hey, well, shit I had to do was right for my blood. In hell, I would fill my prepubescent lungs. In hell, exhale, then go buy me another. Oh, this chorus, man. I can't wait for the tour, bro. I cannot wait for the tour. I think this one will really pop off live, bro. That sounds great. It sounds so well mastered, well engineered. It feels like he's kind of like reflecting, he's like kind of got a bittersweet feeling towards the past he's describing. Like there was a freedom and a sort of carelessness to it. It really shaped him and allowed him to learn the lessons that have been very valuable to him now, I think. It's kind of the tone I get. Like, it's sort of nostalgic, but you know, there's a shame in it as well. I reflect the times, catch your breath, no love, no hardly feel. See, look, he's such a prick because he makes these songs that are making me think all these things, but bro, they're so groovy at the same time. Like, his ear for just melody, composition, and production, like, is so fun. This song is such a good time at the same time. Just little bits like that, bro. It's the ear candy, man. That gets me. As far as just like the pop element of this song, his vocals, That's a moment where everyone in the crowd's just belting that part out. This little beat at the end is so cute. We have another new track up next. Again, like, it's minor chords, very brittle, vulnerable, man. Sounds really good, man. It's lovely. Taylor Swift mentioned. He like reacted to himself there. Be a man. Okay, so he's feeling like a pressure to live up to. Okay. God damn. Dead men tell no tales. He's telling no tales. Look what you made me do. I'm through with you. It seems like he's progressing through something, but maybe struggling to sort of take ownership of it. You know, he'd rather leave this part of his life dead, so we don't have to think about it anymore. So there's kind of like a freeing feeling, but like a sadness. Like it's not fully resolved inside of him, I guess. Ooh, some new layers in there, some new vocals, backing vocals, piano. There ain't nothing left for us to talk about. Oh, fucking hell, was that Bareface? That sounded just like Bareface from Brockhampton. Does that not sound like fucking, is that Bareface, bro? I know his name. He's not there. That's not his name. I forget what it is, but I'll know it when I see it. Kieran. It's Kieran, isn't it? Yeah. No, there was no Kieran on there, so that's not Bareface. Sounds just like him. Who's this sassy motherfucker? A little twang on his voice. You must be the Bareface imposter. Sounds really nice though. I like it. Yeah, it was whoever. Okay, it was this guy. Okay, all right. This is the first part of the album. I'm sonically kind of disagreeing with it. I'm struggling with that lead melody a little bit, and just the structure, that build up. It feels a little schmaltzy. It's losing that kind of like tender brittleness that I think is quite powerful about this album so far. Next up, we have "Miss You the Worst," which is a shorter track, just a couple minutes on this one. Let's see what's going on. Ah, it's keeping that sound from the last track. I like the chord progression there. Oh. Okay, beat really good, but the I'm not sure if I love that hook. Miss you the way. It feels kind of derivative of just sort of pop punk stuff. I don't know. I will have to. That's the thing with Aries, though. You know, I'll say all this, and then on listen 2, listen 3, it's all I'm humming for the next month. So I struggle to be confident in saying something like this, but I feel like that's maybe a pretty lousy hook, to be honest. I'm not sure if I'm into that. But by Aries standards. This beat is sick though. Love this beat. That ending part of the loop, that dun, dun, the way the chords change up in the final part of the loop, I think that sounds really nice. Okay, maybe I could see it warming up to me. I'm thinking that one's solid. I'm not really too blown away by that, to be honest. It's, you know, which is, you know, I'm not expected to be blown away by everything, but I had to just hear how that transitioned. That was pretty clean. But yeah, Miss You the Worst, not bad, but probably the one out of the lot so far that strikes me the most as like disposable. I don't know, that one hasn't really moved me much, but I thought the beat was really enjoyable. But I don't know, there was not a moment in that track that really made me go like, oh, he's done it. Oh my god, you know, maybe a filler track for me. But we'll keep it playing. Sleepwalker, I've heard this song plenty, and it is a very good song. I do love the Aries verse. This is crossing a barrier. Once you back the fuck up. Yeah, the song is definitely growing on me with each listen with it, but I won't deny, I do still feel a bit of a slight disappointment with the track, given how the Breakance collab was approached, because Breakance is on the track, and I don't know, I do think his verse is good, but it's just very muted, and it doesn't quite deliver on, I think, what the potential could be for this collab. I do like when they trade back and forth later on. I was lost. Yeah, this part right here, they sort of trade back and forth. It sounds great. Oh, when you hit break, it's like just dancing around with the melodies like that. It sounds so fucking good, man. I guess I wish there was a bit more of that, because to me it's a huge strength of breakdances. And when they trade verses, I think it highlights and accentuates their strength so well. And it's only for like a brief sliver of the song we really get that. So there are parts of the song that I do think under-deliver, but generally it is a good tune. And the beat is fucking class, man. I love the bass line. And our next track is Sign Language. Actually, everything from this point onwards is new material. I'm very excited. Very happy about that. Oh, that sounds awesome. Out the other. I had a feeling you'd say out the other after that. I like the we need to talk. We need to talk, man. I like the tone of that instrumental. That's really lovely. It sort of sounds like maybe some 2000s like emo indie stuff. That's not really accurate, to be honest. Maybe because it sounds a bit like lo-fi, perhaps more so than, you know, is typical for Aries. Aries is normally very pristine production, and it still does sound clean, but there's an element of kind of softness, quietness, pillowiness to that guitar. I like that a lot. I feel like I can't. Oh yeah, this one might be a favorite. Yeah, this is a bit of a new spice. Hey, this is highlighting maybe where I think Miss You the Worst was lacking a bit. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, love that. Love that. That chorus. Not how you expect a typical Aries chorus to go, but every bit as memorable, man. That was nice. The piano. That sounded a little Paul Robinson-y, dare I say, the piano there. Trying to find like motivation to keep going, you know, there's like that frustration's there. Oh yeah. I really like this one, man. Hey, I appreciate the little stutters in the ear candy. Tidy, man. That was good, yeah. Glass jaw. Alright, next track. Die for Nothing. Nice bass line there. Oh, I heard a snippet of this. Do you really want to die for nothing? Ooh. Oh, that's hard, bro. I think it was maybe in the track list reveal or something. I'm shooting from the hip. Okay, all right. I gotta say it, man. I mean, I don't typically find Aries like corny, you know. I feel like there's room for him to potentially be corny, but I think he sells it really well. But when he's like angry and heated, he's like, I'm gonna pop out like a soda can. That's a little. Can I get a guy? Michael, that one's for you. After living out a life of suffering, do you really want to die for nothing? That's so fire though. I love that part. The hook is good though. After living out a life of suffering, do you really want to... Like, he sounds so like determined, you know. How can I be? Oh, okay. So as the title would infer, he's talking about like legacy. Like he's thinking about like, I want to leave a mark, you know, I want to be immortalized, and that's where that determination is coming from. And I feel like he's bottling that like aggressive ambition into this track, you know, and distilling it into this like real anthem of a song, man. I like this one. That soda can line is corny, but this is good. I like this a lot. Beat is so good. This is leading us into Anesthesia, which is the only single for this record I did not listen to, but I heard very good things about it. Sounds like he's singing from like the end of the room, maybe a bit shy or something. Yeah, that works. It makes me feel like I'm hearing something that maybe not supposed to have been heard or something, like a diary entry. Sounds nice. Ooh, that guitar texture in the back is cool. Oh yeah. From down the blue, I've forgotten. I've seen like edits of this song. Who the fuck are you? I think he was performing it a little bit at his like pop-up shows he was doing. which I missed the London one because it was in fucking Hackney, ages away from me. I think he pretended to bring out break-ins at that one. I saw a clip of that. That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that really delivered. That was really nicely timed. That was a wonderful, like, build-up. Yeah, this is fire, man. Oh, wow. This has got to be one of the most, like those drums, like this instrumental. It sounds so big. It sounds so, like, powerful. Is that the end? Oh, no. Not quite, not quite, not quite. After this, it is Wildfire. That's the next track. 2 tracks remaining after this. Again, very brief album, but overall, this has been a really lovely record. As we enter the final leg of it, I really enjoyed this. Don't know if I like it quite as much as Believe in Me, because I think Believe in Me, just as far as what that was going for, it hit nearly perfect. Just all hits on that album, man.
I'm still standing, knocking at the door. You spread like a wildfire, saying that grew so big, couldn't wash it away.
I think this is the closest thing we've received to like an Aries ballad, you know? Alright, maybe this is kind of... I don't mind this sonically, but it is kind of highlighting maybe the limitations of Aries as a songwriter. Pain spread like a wildfire. It's not exactly the most profound analogy. You know, as much as I want to feel this more, I feel like that will be a bit of a barrier for me, but musically I think it is another example of Aries really looking inward to find this music. Yeah, similar tone to Dead Men Tell No Tales, a bit of like a big emotional climax, schmaltziness. I don't know if that really works for me when it's Aries. He's not really the voice for that I want to hear. I'll take like for that sort of thing, I'll take like Destroyer. Anyway, that brings us to the title track Glass Jaw, which is the final song. Yeah, Wildfire, yeah, I don't mind it, but I can't say I was too like thrilled by that. Oh, wow, this is actually quite a sensitive album. There's not too many like fireworks on it. I can respect the restraint it would have taken to go that route, you know, because a lot of people were probably hoping for like 12 Snake Eyes. What's that song? I turn a little deaf. The melody is a little bit like the best. A little deaf.
You could run away for shelter.
Ooh! Ah, that sounded good. What does that sound like? Oh, that sounds like some shit I would come up with.
Can't put my face down. Trying to learn my way around. I'm flying. We used to get high, but it wasn't nothing like this.
Oh, his voice. The sounds are just agreeing with me a little bit more. Like that piano sounds like something if I like found that sample or whatever, I'd probably chop it up like that too. Yeah, this is really landing for me. Is that it? No, it's not the end. It's not the end. It sounded like it was the end. I was like, no, please, really? There's still like a minute left.
Fucked up animal that you pay me to be. And if you put down the brush, my true colors will bleed. But this is more than a cut. There's glass all over me. I hope that my absence brings you the peace I never will.
Ooh. Yeah, some very like self-destructive lyrics on this one. This music is really good, dude. Is he saying Glass Jaw? Oh. Wow. That was fire. That was sick. I like how fractured that sounded. That was really cool. Again, super emotive. Yeah, that's the end. Yeah, pretty much. We're done. Yeah.
I think there's a crack in the glass. I'm losing stamina fast.
Yeah, dude. There it is. Glass Jaw. First impressions. I think I like the direction of this album more than the execution of the album, to be honest. I don't think it was executed badly, or like I did have a really good time with that. But I think what it signals as far as potential is like far beyond I think what this album's given me, to be honest. Like there was a few songs in there that I feel like either just didn't land or just didn't hit that stride that they kind of signaled that they would maybe at the start or something. Like, I don't know, Wildfire, Miss You the Worst, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I'm not too moved by those off the first listen. Again, these things could change. Yeah, Aries, as far as any artist, like as far as artists in general, Aries above all gets better with every listen. That is just like a universal truth, I think, with Aries. Like the more you listen to like a Sayonara, ETA, like those Snake Eyes, like you just really appreciate the careful construction of them. Like they're just written and, you know, assembled really well. Part of me does still kind of feel like, I don't know, this sounds a little unfair, but part of me does feel as if we played it slightly safe on some tracks. Like Dead Men Tell No Tales, I think would be the prime example of that. Like when we got to the second half of that song, I feel like it entered a very familiar territory. Like he did switch up the recipe. You know, the Aries recipe has been, you know, tampered with on this album, but I still do feel like this album is holding itself back a tiny bit. You know, it's like, which is kind of maybe indicative of what the record is sort of suggesting, like it's a crack in the glass, it's like breaking free. I feel like it's still in that process. I don't feel like it's really like unleashing itself. And I think that is when I would have started to really fall in love. Like there was never really a moment listening to that where I was like, oh my God, I love this album. Like that never really happened. I was enjoying myself, I was entertained, but I never quite like crossed that threshold on this listen. It's not bad at all. Maybe it will just take a bit of time before I get to that point. Whereas, because Believe in Me, Who Believes in You, that was very instantaneous. But I think it was trying to be instantaneous. It was trying to scratch the itch, the Aries itch, like just really good, catchy, impactful, memorable tracks, beat for beat, 12 tracks, didn't fuck about. And I just left like, yeah, cool, that's exactly what I wanted. That's what Aries is good at, and he killed it. I still come back to that record time and time again, but given the brevity of this thing, the suggested sort of growth and potential, the sound that he's bringing here through those singles and cracking the glass and yada yada, I feel like by the end, I feel like a little shortchanged by what the whole experience in its entirety is offering, but I don't think it's bad at all, and I will be listening to it again. But I especially cannot wait to see the music videos for, because I think he said, I saw a clip of one of his live shows, it might have even been the fucking London one again, it was him saying how there's 12 music videos for each track. I think as an artist he's expanding, exploring, and really proving that he can do more than maybe you would assume at first glance, and he is really interested in pushing himself, and I guess I just feel like this album suggested that more than it delivered on that. You know, that's kind of where I'm at on a first listen. But overall, yeah, good album though. I had a good time. Thank you for watching my reaction. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, do everything the algorithm goes crazy for. But most importantly, you have a wonderful day. Go listen to Aries Glass Jaw. Let me know what you think of it. Tell me if you think I'm bugging or if you think I'm thugging. We'll see you on the next video. Love y'all. Bye.